G'day guys, my name is Lord Tomo. Welcome again to another Sonic the Hedgehog Tire and Collector review. As you know, I'm Lord Tomo with the blue steel good at Sonic the Hedgehog. Mess around with my actual Blu-ray, which is Sherlock Season 3. Can't wait to watch this when I do. Let's put him aside and get to the actual review. Now this review might be a little short in terms of, well, what it is, as you can probably tell what it is, if you're into the whole collecting merchandise and what the sort of stuff, or just know your ins and outs of Sonic merchandise. It is what it is. So let's more or less get into it. I'll give you my two takes on it, and just tell you up front, I pretty much purchased this one and the Shadow the Hedgehog mask simply because, no questions asked, just for you guys to have a take on if you even want to buy this. I bought this. I didn't initially want to buy it. It's not that it's bad, it's obviously you can't really do much as an adult sort of thing, but it is a nice display piece. Literally you just hang it on the wall, kind of like a worry mask of sorts. So, but I'll get into it. This is essentially a Sonic the Hedgehog mask by none other than Jazwares. Yeah, Jazwares, as you can probably already tell. Now essentially, for those who may or may not know, Jazwares is just a manufacturer that tends to manufacture a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise that's currently out there in the market, from the little 3.5 figurines even up to, what is it, like 6 inches or something like that. And this is the new line from the late 2013 early 2014 series. Unfortunately, I did check my local stores here in Australia and I was not able to buy it. If anybody knows, hit me up. I got this from eBay simply just to purchase it for reviewing purposes. So this is how it's meant to come. Ideally, when you see it in the store, you just see it hanged up, nothing more, nothing less. That's right. And if you look closely, it just says Sonic the Hedgehog. It says ages 4+. It says Sonic mask, and there's also a shadow. I will do a separate review on that. I'll see if I'll do a separate review on that, because, you know, that's why not, right? And you have a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog, and you just have obviously what it is, Jazwares, and it's being quality tested. Always great to see that. Let's look at the back of the label, Sonic the Hedgehog, and it just has a bunch of other stuff that has other stuff, which is probably nonsensical. I'll just read some. Jazwares uses with permission, manufactured and distributed by Jazwares. What else? Problems: do not return to store. Please call us at 1-800-370-1872. So if you have any issues with this, just you have to call Jazwares directly, I'm guessing. Warning: this toy does not provide protection. Okay, this is pretty funny. This does not provide protection. So if you're wearing this for motorcycling, bike, you know, just hard intensive thing on the hopes that this is going to protect you, no, it's not. I'm surprised they even had to put that there, but I'm guessing some parents out there probably think it is a level of protection. Essentially what this is just simply a role play sort of little gimmick where your kid will put it on and will just run around pretending to be Sonic or Shadow, which I guess would work. I remember definitely as a kid, I don't know about you guys, but definitely as a kid, you would basically pretend to be a certain character. As a kid, more or less, I know this is just sidetracking a little bit, I used to always like being a Power Ranger. That was my thing, and also G.I. Joes. I don't collect them. I collect Power Ranger Megazords on that, but I always thought but Sonic, he was more or less my idol. Essentially captures all the essence of Sonic the Hedgehog. You have his ears, which is awesome, and you have these kind of fluorescent sort of little visors, and you just have his eyes. Now you would think that this does, you can see like little holes, you would think that it does add some obstruction of view, as in you will have troubles viewing it, but putting it on actually putting this on myself, no, it doesn't. It's surprise. There's enough visibility, obviously not 100% visibility, but there's enough visibility for you to basically just run around if you wanted to do it. And you just have his spikes on either side, and you have a little smirk on either side, and his nose. Now obviously when I put it on, you won't be able to see it, but when I put it on, you have my mouth coming out there, which is pretty weird. Obviously it's not designed for adults, so I just got it purely for review purposes. But yeah, essentially this is how it looks at the back. It just adds another level of protection, so the child won't hurt themselves. It's kind of this rubbery feel to it, which I think is quite nice, to be directly honest with you. Very, very cushiony. Just putting it on myself, I didn't feel like I could really damage myself even if I wanted to. And this is the actual band, and let's just open this up, and voila, that's pretty much it. You put it on, you strap it on, and the kid runs around like he's Sonic the Hedgehog. Now it may look a little daunting in terms of this, but like I said, I put it on myself just to mess around with it when I first got out of the box, and yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty sturdy. It is what it is. It's not a bad looking mask. It's definitely for kids. As for an adult point of view, like myself, if you want to have this kind of as a warrior mask, but warrior mask, I mean, just have it in a corner. You know how most people bring in like ancient like mask and whatnot from various different countries and just put it on the wall. Kind of, I'm gonna have this more as a warrior mask, just hang it on my wall, just like that and whatnot, and have the shadow, kind of the whole I killed Sonic in shadow, and this is a testament by skinning his face. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, it's definitely something nice in that regards. So yeah, pretty hard plastic. It is extremely hard plastic, movable, so you can't do much, but it is pretty hard plastic. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How much did I purchase for this? Yeah, I bought this from the US, seeing as this was never sold in Australia. I got this and my shadow one combined for about $80. Expensive, I know, extremely. So it's like 40 bucks a mask, and it's extremely expensive. Why I wanted to do this is just showcase you guys, especially parents out there who are more or less considering to purchase this. It's not a bad mask, right? Obviously for me, I've just busted I'm not trying to say I'm rich, but I've just busted an X amount of dollars just to review this. But I figured, you know, let this channel be like a review channel for all items, regardless if it's new, old, rare or common. So it's definitely out there to be as informative as possible. 40 bucks I got it for. It does retail, I think, for about $18 in the stores. It may vary from each store to store. I got it for that much. So yeah, it's expensive on my side, but hey, for people that live in the US or whatnot, it may be a little cheap for you guys. It's definitely a fun role play, especially with Sonic being the popular car that is. That is pretty much all I could really talk about. In terms of rarity, 1 star out of 10. It's not super rare. You can definitely find retailers on that. Probably be rare in the future. Who knows? You never know what happens in the future. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out this review, and please stay tuned for the Shadow the Mask one, and we'll more or less compare there and there, here and there. I will do a brief comparison just so I show you what they look like. Exactly the same, only this one's slightly different in terms of Sonic. So yeah, so for this here, it's just a Sonic. I will do a quick upload for the Shadow the Hedgehog. Thank you so much, guys, for checking out this review. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Hate it, like it, if you even buy it, if you have a warrior mask, would you actually use it and kind of simulate the whole death of Sonic by putting it on and having somebody else pretend to stab you? Who really knows? Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and speed on.